And a big welcome, everybody, to round 8 of the Asrnz Season 1 GT4 2020 series. It's proudly brought to you by Superior Joint Sealing. Uh, so, Dave, have I got comms on my offsider here?
You do.
How are you,
Thanks,
Dave?
J-Man. Yes, well, buddy. Yeah, great to be back
Match fit?
again on a Thursday night. Yes, we'll always match fit, but nice plug. I
Yeah,
see what you did there.
as you would, yeah.
But yeah, great to be here again
Yeah,
tonight.
as I said,
at
round 8,
Misano.
Misano.
Yeah,
Marco
round 8
Simoncelli.
Misano. Standard CP round.
Yeah, welcome back to the ever upsetting, I guess, pit stops where they are under no fuel requirement, no refueling, and no tyre requirement. So it's, as we know, Dave, it's a stop go really, and who
It
who,
is.
who can get it right?
Who can get it right? It's a funny format the way we have it at the moment. The boys work on how quick they can do their pit stops just as much as they do on how quick they can go around the lap the track. So it's really cool to watch. So everything's exciting. The on track stuff exciting, and the in pit stuff is exciting as well. Obviously for us to watch, and thanks to anybody that's actually catching us live tonight.
Yep.
On Twitch, of course.
I believe Ashley's round off this one. He's going away on holiday, but
yes, that's right.
Has taken the opportunity to catch the stream, and we may even get to have a bit of a chat to him at some point during the night. So welcome, Ashley. I know you'll be watching this live. It's always good to have you on track, and but it's always great to have you watching live too when you can't be on track. So, hey, based on that, Dave, I do want to just quickly, with about a minute and a half of driver briefing left,
Yep.
I want to flick through and just give the viewers an update on the point status at the minute.
Okay, you do that. You have it in front. So let's get that cranking.
Yeah. So basically, what we've got is in the pro class we've got JB 15 markers ahead of Luke Crompton, who I haven't seen out on track tonight. So that's a real upset not to see Luke there.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what we've missed there, but that's a real shame not to see Lukey on track, because Cromley was really taking it to JB in this championship. So yeah.
Yes, definitely, and that's unusual. We have seen Luke.
Yeah, Lukey in second at this
active on our socials over during the week, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but yes.
Yeah, Aztec still holding down third. I think this guy's got more third podium places at ASRNZ than anybody in the history of ASRNZ.
I don't think I got enough fingers and toes to count.
No.
But Aztec, the consummate third position taker.
Farmer in fourth. And then Craig Stoneley has moved up to P5 in the championship with that amazing performance. You know, he just laid it all down from pole to checkers at
Go-to-woe.
Yes, at Bathurst.
At Bathurst.
Double point round.
Which was a cracking race.
Yep.
And well done to Craig.
Yep, Steve on sixth. Nick McIndoe, who is showing a turn of pace tonight, in seventh. Jeff Rowe is currently not with us again this week. I spoke to Jeff earlier the week. He'll
be racing RC cars.
Yeah, he's got a pretty busy schedule ahead of him. I do believe he's going to be back the following week, so that'll be cool to see Jeff Rowe back.
Excellent, yes. Always a hard peddler, and always one that gets into the highlight reels very quick.
Yep.
From Jeff Rowe normally.
And so
Mudgee
Mudgee 9th, Aaron Enright in 10th, and so that makes out your 10 for the pros. Gunther is currently leading the Pro-Am, only 1 point clear of Bear Grylls, so that will be a battle to be considered tonight.
That's an awesome little battle, considering Bear's in a Janetta.
Yeah.
Really?
And then Troy, who's got good pace tonight. He's 20-something markers off of that, 23 markers off of that first place in that Pro-Am.
That's right.
He's got
pace sitting in 16th as well, but it's probably just good to note that in 15th
is Nick Davidson.
is Nick Davison, who is actually an AM driver. So,
But well and truly
well done.
putting his hand up for a Pro-Am series next season by the look of that.
Absolutely. So yeah, well done from Nick there to just poke that.
So Carlo,
tin.
Matt, and B-Dog round out, I guess the six for the Pro-Ams, and then as you mentioned, Nick Davison leading the AMs, Kenny and Jacob. Jacob, hopefully his fan group is here with us tonight, so always good to see the Soper Club.
The Soper Club.
Yeah.
Yes, they're always welcome. And always good fun too.
Yeah, so
watch the chat.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, not underselling any of the other guys, they're all still there or thereabouts, having a good go. We've had a little bit of a fall off, such as the time of year heading towards the silly season. So, a little bit of a smaller grid out there tonight with Ashley being away, Jeffro being away, amongst others. We are down to 19 cars on the grid, so not quite making 20, which is a bit of an upset for us. We do pride ourselves on having a bigger grid. And I'll just go to...
We do. Look, I'm happy to jump down. I've got the keys to the Merc in my pocket here. I could always just run down there. I'm not sure how well I'd go. But,
yeah, no, I'm not sure that's quite your calling right now. You just stay well put. And, yeah, just trying to pick up on... Who have we got that's a fair way into a hot lap? We see Farmers just dawdling there. I'm going to say that Aztec is around 40 seconds into his lap, so he's gone and pulled the trigger early. So I don't know, what's it called, Dave? I mean, I've got my own opinions. I'm going to reserve for this, just the next minute or so on who I think is going to hit the top step.
Well, there's always the usual suspects. You know, we can probably call the Steve Wiltons and John McDonald's and Aztecs.
Yeah, I don't think it's Farmer this week. I don't think Farmer.
Steve Melling. You know, there's a few of the boys that run up the high end of the field there, and Joshua and whatnot. But just from what I've seen, and I don't often get in during the week and actually watch the practice, but just from what I've seen on track this week, practice-wise.
Yep.
I'd be starting to look at somebody in the Camaro, because I think Tuesday night it was definitely a bit of a Camaro love-in, and there was plenty of...
Yep.
I think just about every Camaro in the field was on track for Tuesday night practice, and just looking at their times, I think you were updating me on just some of the early times that we've seen this afternoon or tonight, and that the Camaros are already showing their form. So yeah, I'd be looking at, I don't know, who's top end.
Jake
Nick McAdoo.
Jake McKellar's looking good to me. But Aaron Enright.
Then we've got Aaron Enright as well. So
both showing good pace.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I'm loving how this GT4 series is going actually between the circuits, because it's definitely a horses for courses. More so, it's a little bit more amplified than the GT3s are. So you're seeing bigger swings, like between the tracks, depending on the manufacturer. So
yeah,
it's
and
really
with
good.
a little bit of an announcement during the week, just in the last 24 hours as well, Davo, that Kunos will be coming to us with not only at some point a British pack, but certainly an update around. I believe these GT4s and some algorithms and balance performance. So we always welcome, I guess.
Oh, it's all progress, isn't it, J-Man? And
any progress.
I noticed that there was a fairly large update in the last 24 hours, actually, with generally across the board, and also wasn't a couple of new cars and
a track.
And a track, yes, Imola.
Imola's coming. Yep.
Yeah,
I've just got the cameras rolling on Aaron Enright as we speak, because he's some 8/10 up on a banked 44-1. So 8/10 would see
and
him.
I just noticed McIndoe as well, J-Man, if you just want to watch that too, because they're only a tenth apart. He's on he's 8/10 up as well. So these boys
he's
going
gone
hard.
to P2 on a 43.4. Josh is on a 43.1. Josh actually firing that Porsche up in there. I
Yeah, there you
didn't
go.
expect that.
We weren't watching Josh then, but he sort of was a little bit, I think, late out of the pits there, and yeah, nice work from Joshy there.
John Boy up into P2. What we do know as
Again.
well, mate, is if the right track conditions turn up, we have seen the McDonald BMW do a 42.2. Sorry, not a
okay.
42.2, a 42.
It'd be a high 42.
High 42, I think it was.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So we did see some pretty well 43 flats or very near to it on Tuesday night, and even earlier this evening. So, yeah, there's some, these guys are close tonight, which is good to see. So,
yep. Aztec looking like he's got a good lap up his sleeve here at the moment.
What colour's Aztec's car tonight?
He's gone for a graphite and lime. So,
okay,
yeah,
nice,
graphite and a bit of green. So still a little bit of homage to the Jim's mowing, but
still rocking a bit of Jim's mowing.
Yeah,
live on the edge there.
Shit, I've got to get the cameras. Where's, as we mentioned earlier off camera, Mark the Merchers in the male Josco is in tonight in the purple Peter Eater KTM.
Right?
Yeah. So the camera's just rolling on Mark Josco.
Mark the Merchers in the male Josco.
Yeah.
So he's in a KTM, did you say?
He is in a KTM. Looks good.
Okay.
It does look good. And he's some 5/10 up, although, man, he had a moment under brakes coming into turn 11. Wow.
I'm just picking up on that now, actually. There you go. Look at that. Oh, so it's a covered KTM. I don't think I've seen a KTM in the GT4s on track. So it's a fully covered car.
Yep, it is fully covered. It is the crossbow. It is a little turbo something or other. And where does this put him?
The little turbo something or other, but
yeah. So it puts him
looks
up
like a little mini Lambo or whatever he was driving last time. So
it's Austrian, mate. We won't hold it against them. Good to see Jarksy back. Probably one of my favourite paint jobs on the BMWs. This one, the satin blue with the red stripe.
Yeah. Look, it's definitely ticks my boxes as well. J-Man looks like a very simple but.
Jake McKellar to the top on a 42.9. I got to add to just before we snip away there.
Very nice from Jake. There you go. Slips into the twos.
We might have called it.
Well, look, it's been on the cards.
How close is Joshy? He's close. He's close.
We have seen it leading up to the race, so no surprise really.
Yeah. Damien Jones coming around the final corner. This is going to move him up. He's moving forward. He is significantly going to move forward with this lap. Oh, not much.
It's put him into the top 10 though, J-Man. So yeah, I'm sure he'd be happy with that.
But provisionally, can you see anything coming? Troy Wilson's on a lap.
Oh yes, Soper.
Soper, Jake. Well, we better give the Soper Club a bit of a.
He's way up on his time, but it won't put him anywhere near anybody else. But he's good. He's doing well.
He is doing well.
Definitely improving on his lap times, and that's what it's all about. It's all about progress, and you know, just sometimes it's baby steps rather than big gains. But it's all a learning curve, and it's all worthy of you know, like taking on board. So. Looks like most of the boys are finished there. I think we just wait for
Jacob.
Young Jacob.
Just got the cameras on him.
Swing through the last corner there. Nice work. And he's up at second on his lap. Actually, he's done pretty well there. So.
And he does. He holds it down. So he holds that together for a 46.3. So not that far off of Bear Grylls pace.
No.
So those guys will be engaged in a battle. I'll just flick the cameras back to. Back to.
Okay. I shall take a brief break.
And I shall go and grab Jakey boy.
And you have a quick chat. I'll be back in a sec.
Jake, you got us on comms?
Yeah, I do, mate.
Well, we probably made ourselves look smarter than we are, mate, because we potentially, we were having a little bit of a bet there who was going to make the top step. The call was heading your way, and you did put it on the front row. Well done, mate. That's a bloody good pole at round 8. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Put in some good practice this week, and yeah, it's paid off definitely.
Yeah, no, that Camaro's looking really solid here, mate. So hey, props on that. Was actually a good lap. The only guy to make the 42s in quali, and probably maybe the second guy I've seen this week actually make a 42. So that's a massive lap. All you got to do now, mate, is get that start right, and hopefully your pit stop goes to plan, because we know that that they're always tricky. So best of luck out there, mate. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate. So there you go, Jake McKellar in the 117 GT4 Camaro, puts it on pole. So that's another pole sitter for the season. So it'll be interesting to see. He's lined up with Joshy, who is a good starter. He always puts a lot of pressure on, so it'll be interesting to see how that Porsche responds. And Steve Wilton, so Farmer in there, Craig Stoneley in there, John McDonald and Nick McIndoe, Aaron Enright. So we, those Camaros, it's a comfy place for them, Davo, because all the Camaros, bar Ryan's, are in the 10, and they're well in the 10. So,
yeah,
man, that's going to be interesting.
It will be interesting. We saw it coming throughout the week, and it's definitely no surprise to see so many in the top 10 there, as the boys just grid up now before their procession lap, as I like to call it.
So we're just taking a look at Jake, just sitting in there calmly.
Okay.
He'll be going through the processes in his head about the procedures he wants, and in relation to the start procedure.
Yes, and of course, always present in the back of their mind will be that ever important pit stop, which they need to nail.
And hey, the entry here
accuracy
has a big concrete wall that likes to meet the front right quarter panel on the way in here as they come charging in, because the I guess the control line, the blend, the pit limiter line is further around the corner as they come in. It's they peel off between the penultimate corner and the final corner there. And then the
I see that.
concrete wall's right there. So saw a couple of block-up marks and witness marks on the wall during official practice tonight, Davo. So certainly would hope that somebody doesn't get that too wrong.
Yeah, well, that's it. Interesting track. Let's take a quick chance to just have a bit of a history lesson quickly.
Yep.
Track designed in 1969 and built between 1970 and 72. Originally only about 3.5 k's, but in 93 was lengthened to about 4 kilometers.
Wow.
I think it's got a bit of history. It was 93 that defending champion, 500cc world champion Wayne Rainey,
yeah.
had a career-ending crash here, suffered a spinal injury.
Battling with, was it Kevin Schwantz?
So, yeah, bit nasty. This is sort of more of a bike track. If you look at the history of this track, you don't see a lot of, like car data on the track, but mainly a bike track. 2006 it was had some more safety modifications, and the circuit's direction was actually changed from an anti-clockwise to a clockwise, and it was lengthened again by another couple of 100 meters, and also widened to a 14-meter track. So obviously, trying to keep up with the 500cc regs at the time. And funny, another weird stat that I picked up was that during the 2010 MotoGP event, a Japanese rider was killed
Yes.
on this track after losing control and being, you know, subsequently struck by 2 other riders.
Yep.
You know, like sad stuff. But interesting stat was that you know, like the incident actually occurred, coincided with the 17 years to the day to Rainey's accident. So really odd coincidence there, but yeah, track's definitely got some history. It's
Yep.
a bike track. These
Yeah, well,
guys race really well here.
named after Marco Simoncelli, who
Yes,
actually lost his
Simo.
lost his life actually in Sepang. He actually lost his life on a bike in Sepang in October of 2011. So yeah, famous track, famous names. As we see the boys coming around the back, just bring up the map so we can just see them coming round to this hairpin section here as they start looking to go 2 abreast now. Look like maybe it'll be after this one here as we see the pack close up a fair bit. We'll go helicam, and we'll go maybe, let's say we go 2 rows back there, Davo.
Yeah, 2 rows back usually.
Tell you
Just
what,
a
they
little
are
bit of an
filtering through the
overview,
final corner,
which is awesome.
They come down to the final corner.
They're bunching nicely. Here we are, round 8. It is Misano. This is the GT4 championship at
Asrnz at this point, so that won't be good if he stays there. He's in front when the flag goes out. That'll be a breach. Don't know quite how it went, but we have gone green. Really good start for Jake. Just a massive launch into turn 1. Just completely got that right.
Yeah, well, it looked like Josh actually pulled back.
It did.
Big time. Way too late.
Yeah.
But still looked like he didn't want to get pinged there. Just from our point of view there.
Yep, looks all pretty clean right out
Very
to Jacob
clean,
Soper.
very clean. Can be interesting through the
who's
early
Kenny's
few corners here.
Kenny's had a lose coming out of turn 3.
Could be a little bit of side-by-side action with Nick Davison, Mark Josco and Troy Wilson there.
Yep.
As they come around, I think that's in about turn 6 or something.
Yep.
Nice pretty start
there with Mudgee and
very nice track there. This, although fairly sort of twisty and tight early on, the track, like I mentioned earlier in that history lesson, was it is fairly wide. It's basically, you know, Formula 1 standard or very close to. So you know, these boys have got some room to move, a little bit of wiggle room. See the boys up the front really bunch up tightly there now.
Missed that
Stonley
move
there.
Davo, we missed the move.
Yeah, just Stonley just popped himself up.
No, it was Steve Wilton on Josh Vertiger. Bugger. Oh well, we'll have to be a bit more vigilant there. I'll try and keep my eyes peeled.
I think Josh probably scared himself a little bit. Well, it just looked like it to us. He was in front as they went across the line, and it doesn't look like he's got pinged for it, but I'm sure it.
But I don't know where Farmer got him. I'm not sure where Farmer got him.
So yeah, nice work from Wilton there to take that position, and let's just see if Steve can capitalise on that gain. We know Joshua will be relentless in the pressure, and Steve, you know, like, can struggle with consistency every now and then. So you know, it's definitely a space to watch. We just see actually McDonald putting a little bit of pressure on Stonley, not too far behind, and then we've got the McIndoe and Enright and Aztec and Damien Jones not too far behind. So obviously only second lap in, nicely bunched here.
Well, is Aaron Enright starting to size up a move there? It's almost like that
looks like the KTM back off in the sand just in the background there too, unfortunately. So
Jozzy up the back there off in the kitty litter. as Aaron putting massive pressure on this this Camaro of Nick McIndoe's. It's almost a little bit like yeah, the current battle going on in the States at the moment over how many seats they can grab. There's clearly only one seat required here. Just looking at Nick just ranging actually up onto John there. So what happened there? Because Aaron was maximum attack. Then he sort of just fell off a little bit there, Davo.
Yeah, I don't know whether he just missed a couple of apexes at the back section of the circuit there. It's actually quite fast through the back there, and you know, just like an apex miss, or you know, like a brake marker miss can, you know, lose you quite a lot of time, as you see it. And equally as much, these first few corners on the track here, very tight sectors.
Yeah.
Lots of mistakes can happen here. Beautiful track, Misano.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Very flowy. Again, like we mentioned earlier, it's traditionally a bike 500cc track, and we see this all the time with the bike tracks. They're very flowing tracks. So, given I think the moderate pace of these cars, I think that it's a perfect mix. As
Plenty
I
of
just see
room there, Davo.
Wilton go very wide onto the back straight there, and
Okay, we'll just get a replay on that.
allowing Josh just to sneak
Yep,
up a
the
little
marbles.
bit. Just getting out in the dirty stuff there on the track. So
Yeah, he was well out there. But by the end of that shoot, mate, he'd already pulled a gap again.
yeah, interesting. It just shows the grunt out of the corner that the BMW can deliver. So
Yep, there's a guy out the front.
There.
There's a guy actually out the front from these guys. Actually, Jake's taken off. He's checking out.
Not too far out in front, but he has got that Camaro, and as we suspected, it was going to be, the Camaros were going to deliver something here. We didn't expect Jake to be up that high, did we, J-Man? But we knew that they would feature in this race, and
Well, we kind of called it. We
Jake.
kind of called it at quali. We sort of said that they'd be there. We didn't know whether it was Jake or Nick or Aaron, but you know, we saw Aaron.
They were definitely going to be featuring, weren't they?
Yeah, Aaron led the times on the Tuesday night quali session out of the Camaros, so we knew that they'd be there at the bits. So just watching that there, it's ebb and flow, you know, like it's just.
It is, but look at that battle behind. Look at Stoneley just running.
John Boy having a run around the outside.
Let John McDonald actually just slip up there. Tricky set of corners there. Now John could have quite possibly put more pressure on him there, but obviously in fear of getting out of the dirty stuff again, like we saw Wilton do on the lap before on the same corner, he's just pulled back a little bit. But yeah, a little mistake from Stoney there, just really allowed John to apply that little bit of pressure there, and
now McIndoe's putting massive pressure on him.
That's right, yeah, and it's that ripple effect, like you're saying. It's just like, now we've got McIndoe, then we've got Enright, then we've got Aztec, and they've all just bunched just ever so slightly again.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, nice tidy racing.
We'll just go.
There's lovely trackside cameras here at Misano. They really do capture the action well, and as you can see, the boy running through the first series of corners there.
So there's kind of like, realistically at the moment, there's three packs. There's Jake, who's on his own, and then you've got a gaggle of 5 or 6 cars, which is Steve Wilton, all the way down to
Enright.
Is Aztec a part of that? Hang on. No, he's not. No, it's Aaron Enright. Sorry,
Where
apologies.
did Aztec go?
Yeah, well, I thought he was on the back of that.
He's in the pits. The
Oh,
pits are open. There
Okay,
we go.
he's
Here we
doing
go.
an early one.
He's coming out of the pit, so he's already pitted.
already done.
We missed that. Yep, and who's that? Mudgy's coming out as well.
Mudgy did an early one as well, so.
Yeah, nice work. So sorry, viewers there, we just missed that. These boys are quick, hey? We got to stay on top of this stuff, but nice work from Aztec there. He was in a little bit of in a bit of a bunch of cars there.
Hey, so Jarks had done his as well, so they were trying to cover off Jarks. Because Jarks has actually done his as well. So there's people to make their stops early was Gunther, Mudgee, Jarks and Aztec. So you had 4 stoppers already.
Yeah.
Wow, that's early. That's real early. This is a 60.
So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. Nicely done. I mean, from Aztec's view, after my last viewing of Aztec on screen there.
Who else was that? Someone else was just in. Nick McIndoe peeled in.
It was a sensible move. He was in a lot of dirty air.
Troy Wilson
in a big pack. So.
Jacob Soper with a drive-through.
Oh, that's not ideal for Soper. That could have been for corner cutting. This track is notorious for the old clipping of the apexes.
It was a blinding stop from Nick McIndoe. He's making good at the back end of the season with the pit stops. That was absolutely slick. I want to see where this ball pulls him out.
Nice work from McIndoe.
Does he make any gains here?
He did practice. We did give him grief about it.
Who's he got? He's got Aztec coming up on him.
So Aztec would be ideal. I think he was actually in front of Aztec anyway, wasn't he?
And he's going to stay in front of him.
Yeah.
So that's good work.
Yeah, so nothing's changed there. I think Jones was behind them as well, so nothing's really changed there. These guys I mean, we're round 8. These guys are on point, but it can go wrong very, very quickly. So in the pit stops, so.
I'm putting maximum attack back onto the back of Craig Stoneley here. Doesn't want to hit him and rotate him. That's certainly not what he wants to do at this point in time.
No, and that little battle, that 5 cars that are sitting there from 2nd to 6th.
Yep.
That is allowing McKellar to drive away.
Oh, 100%. He is just.
And he is nearly double his lead in the last 2 laps. In front of the Wilton car, so.
Well, the lap before this, he did a 42.9, which is qualification pace.
Yeah.
So nobody even in the same pace.
He has definitely got that thing dialed in. That Camaro is on point tonight.
Oh, hey, something we didn't touch on either, Davo, is track cuts. Track cuts are huge here.
Well, I did touch on it. I was just saying that.
Oh, you did. Sorry. Yep.
Maybe the Soper drive-through would have been.
Could have been. That was a bit early, don't you think?
Induced, but yeah, just probably should just take a quick moment to thank our sponsors. Actually, just quickly, J-Man. Obviously, the GT4 Challenge series from Asrnz is brought to you by Superior Joint Sealing, but it is also helped out side by side by GoBro Racing, Hypercube Web Design and Online Marketing, Outdoor Effects, Spark Cleaning and Taupo, McIndoe Constructions, Zero Vision Motorsport, and of course New Look Painting. Again, thank you to all our regular sponsors, and thank you to our viewers that are catching up with us tonight on Twitch. I hope you're all enjoying the coverage. I wonder if the Soper Club's around tonight. Hi to the Soper Club if you're watching.
Might have a peek if they're there.
But yeah, this pack of 5 cars, which is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, is just been, and we could sort of see it from the first or the 2nd lap. They look like they were going to stay bunched. They're very equally paced. Like you mentioned earlier, there is sort of 3 packs. We're sort of used to that. We're sort of used to actually 2 and then a splattering of drivers throughout the rest of the field. But it's definitely bunched into 3 groups here tonight.
Yes, it is. It is. You're right there. As we're just rolling the cameras just on Jake McKellar at that point there.
Although I'm just seeing that back group has sort of moved apart a little, so.
Yeah, there's a little bit of margin between them. So what's the call? I mean, Farmers.
So who's that in now? That's Soper in for his drive-through, no doubt.
Ryan's in. Stop looks a little longer than it probably should be as he backs up, so that's a real shame. Jacob
Gil
will be
Branson with having an
a backup.
extremely tough round last week at Bathurst.
Oh, we've got half a chance here with brakes only on Josh Vertiger. Someone really, really close coming through that right-hander.
And it's unusual. And look at McDonald ducking to the inside of Stoneley. I don't think Stoneley actually quite knew he was there until...
Oh, he wanted to put it there.
Well, great
Wow.
work from McDonald. I think he realised that Stoneley couldn't quite see him there and actually pulled away to the side and then yielded back.
He's going to peel off. He's going to peel off.
Yeah. So he's in dirty. Yeah, he needs to get in.
Okay. So we'll just
you time that one there.
Yep.
But awesome work from Stoneley there to hold out McDonald.
As Steve Mellon comes in,
and all the
Nick Davidson comes in.
All the while putting pressure on Joshua Vertiger. I'll do Stephen actually. I'll just have a look at him.
It was just, yeah, really, really good stop from John Boy there. Really good stop. Nothing wrong at all with that. Stevens looks great.
Stephen, oh my God.
I'm just going to jump on board there with John.
If it was 4, it was hardly 4. So
see if we can see what happens as far as where he comes out, Davo.
Davison, slick stop as well, not too far behind Steve-O there. So yeah, look, these are some slick stops. Bear Grylls in and out again.
So Nick McIndoe actually undercut John McDonald. He did. He has undercut JB.
Nice work from McIndoe.
Yeah, well done, Slick.
So
that's awesome. A net gain.
So there's still a few of the front runners there that we're expecting to see pit anytime soon. Oh, Wilton White again.
Was he? Okay. Just caught up with him there.
Joshua all over the back of him.
He is. Right. So
McKellar is like cool as a cucumber. Just smashing those times. All of those boys stay out. The top 5 stay out.
They do. I think they have to run long now though, because we've already seen the undercut's gone. Nick McIndoe has actually proven the undercut is actually already gone. If these guys come in now,
that McIndoe car is looking very speedy tonight, mind you.
Yep. Yeah, you get great stop, good car pace.
See, McDonald, he had a really good stop, and look where he's come out.
Yeah, he's got Aztec all over him.
He is right. He is back 2 positions easily from where. Well, we won't know, will we?
Well, he would have factored in that Luke Compton's not here as well, Davo.
He's back further than he was because he's behind McIndoe.
But he's a multi-time champ. He'll know that Luke Compton's not here. He doesn't have to win this thing. As we just saw Aztec have a huge slide there. So
nice work and well done from Aztec there, just gathering that stuff up. And, yeah, just a testament to his skill and the way he's got that Aston dialed in. As we just saw, just because of it, Damien just applying a little pressure from the.
So what happened there? John Boy up the inside of Nick McIndoe. Gone on there.
So McIndoe's had a bit of a wriggle out of the last complex of corners there.
I didn't think he was that far away. I didn't think he was that close.
Well, clearly McIndoe's had a bit of a wriggle there, and it's allowed John to get up beside the car.
Wow, okay.
That's racing for you. So yeah, nice work from John. Ever the professional, like you quite often mention, J-Man, from John McDonald. So
hey, and just want a shout out to the chicks in the male Castrol Aston there from Steve O'Malley. That pit stop, that blinding fast pit stop, actually jumped Mudgee with that stop.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
As we just see, so Josh is all over Farmer again as well, Davo. So what's going on here? There's just a lot of maybe tyre phasing going on here.
Yeah, I'd be watching the John McDonald McIndoe Aztec Damien Jones battle.
Yep.
Probably more the McIndoe, the Aztec Damien Jones battle. Yeah, no, those boys are close. There's two clear packs there. McKellar's out in a league of his own. Then we have Wilton, Josh Vediger, Stoneley, Aaron Enright.
We need to know when Jake comes in. We need to get a camera on that car, Davo.
Who was that?
On Jake McKellar when he pit stops.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll pick that up. But yeah, nice battle.
Oh no, Jacob Soper
All the way through.
Not cleared that pit lane mandatory stop. Oh, Nick McIndoe wide there. Going to give Aztec a sniff, but he's going to have to go the long way around here. Nick won't make that easy.
Now, I saw this earlier and it was actually
a
Damien
little rub
Jones
there, little rub.
putting the pressure on Aztec in the same manner. So Aztec's obviously getting the hurry up from
Aaron Enright.
Damien.
Josh Vediger to pits. I'm going to time this one, David.
What's that?
Yeah, very quick. Not quite John McDonald or Steve Melling quick, but pretty quick. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I suspect he's going to come out somewhere near John McDonald. So I'm going to jump on board with John. No, he's well up the road from that. Well, no, he's not. He's still on the limiter. John McDonald up into turn one. We'll go Heli-Cam with John as he comes up here. Where is Josh? Where is Josh? As they filter through here, Josh is gone. He's well and truly done them. Well and truly. So well done, Josh. He sold you short there, mate. It's kind of on the wrong camera. So you would expect Steve Wilton in shortly, would you not, Davo?
Yeah, no doubt. Jake.
You think Jake too? Oh, Farmer so. Massively wide. Massively wide. He's out there looking for spuds, mate.
Enright hasn't been in either, so.
Oh my gosh, does Farmer
Top
feel
four
it?
hasn't been in.
Farmer's in.
Oh, after that,
yeah, well,
so.
Yeah, he's got a bag of spuds too.
Damien up beside Aztec again.
Is he? Okay.
Oh, it's the third time in the last 2 laps. I think he's going to make it stick this time.
Oh, you'd like to think so, but he backs out of it. Not confident through the rights.
Aztec pushing, he looked like he was.
Oh, I didn't even get to see
locking.
Farmer's time, but he's already on his way, so it must have been good. Well, actually, it wasn't good because he's received the drive-through for it.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Steve.
It's just, it's clearly poor discipline in the pits there. He's either spared, grabbed second gear, or done something. So that's a real shame for Farmer. He'll be dirty on that because look where it's come out. He has come out in clean air as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, Steve.
Yeah.
Wilton will.
What was the deal there? Was that the drive-through he was serving? Because he's still got one stop to go. I don't understand. Anyway. Okay. That renders Craig Stoneley provisionally in second. Still with a stop to make. So Josh Vediger is the first of the stoppers now.
Oh, yeah, finally. Damien Jones gets round Aztec.
Okay, we'll just get a 30-second on that.
So nice work from Damien. He's worked hard on that that pass for the last 4 laps. Aztec wasn't going to let anything go.
Oh yeah, beautiful up the inside.
Aaron Enright in, Stanley in.
Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful move. Takes the inside line. Brilliant.
Soper's car a mess. absolute mess as he chases Enright in. Here we go, Stoney up on the jacks. Enright up on the jacks.
Good stop from Stoney. Great stop. What about Aaron?
So
Yeah, good one from Aaron.
average, you know,
Okay.
5 or 6 seconds. So Stoney looked like he got the advantage there.
Oh, and here comes John Boy. So John Boy's coming down here. He is going to...
Yeah, well, we needed to wait for these two to pit.
Okay, so he's clearly got Stoney, which was... He needed to do that, so he's undercut Stoney, but who was that? Who was that? Is that Nick McIndoe? Doesn't quite get Stoney, but...
Who's that? Where? What? Where? How?
McIndoe, on the back of Stoney.
Should be Enright.
No, McIndoe on the back of Stoney as he comes out of the pits.
Oh, yeah. And it should be... Who's got in between them? Oh, it's Damien there.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's a nice work from
Has
Damien
Jarksy got
there.
on the middle?
Aztec's still not wanting to let that battle go.
Oh, and he rotates him.
Aztec's actually just... Oh, unfortunate there.
Let's catch a replay on that.
Did we get back on that? It was just as we flicked back to him there.
He's just got that wrong.
They have literally been going hammer and tong for the last, oh God, probably 10 laps. And
Oh no!
Damien,
Oh no! It's just gone wrong.
Jesus,
Oh,
that
what is this? There's a bit of feeling out there.
Very awkward situation there. I just wonder whether Damien, that looked unfortunate, but not. Oh, that was unfortunate. I wonder whether Damien just had a little bit of suspension damage there and could not turn that car. And even though Aztec was trying to yield and readdress, Damien just could not get that thing turned in properly and tag the back of that Aztec car. So, very awkward situation.
That's a strange one, mate. That is a strange one. As we just see a move in the back there of shot. Steve Wilton trying to come back through, and he's particularly good at this. He's shown throughout the season if something has happened, he can make his way through the pack. With 34 minutes and 40 seconds to go, he's still got plenty of time to try and get back inside the 10.
They do. Yeah, and like you're saying, Farmer, aka or Steve Wilton, aka Farmer, should I say, very good at just working his way through the pack there. I don't know whether he's just had plenty of practice or not, but yeah, really fights his way back through the pack well, and quite often gets back in the top 10 and sometimes even in the top 5. So it's one car to watch over the next 30 minutes.
Yep, so Jake McKellar still to stop, running the long game here. Got some
McKellar
16 seconds ahead of these boys with a stop to make, and actually longer than that, I believe. Sorry, it would be something like 30 something seconds. And you got Josh Vediger is effectively the first of the stoppers, with John McDonald about a second and a half behind him and closing.
Yeah. And these guys went just. Was it Josh and Steve, or was it Josh and JB at Bathurst there? But it was an epic battle between Josh and one of the BMWs, and it looks like
it was JB. JB was holding him up for a half an hour.
Yeah, it was at least half an hour, so it might be JB just sort of returning serve here this time, and might range up on the back of this this V-dub and just put a bit of pressure on.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stuck on McIndoe chasing down Stoney at the moment, because you mentioned before that McIndoe's Camaro looked good, and it does.
It's hard not to see that in the background. Even when we just watch McDonald's car there, we can see these two boys very closely behind and very tight. So Stoney doing a great job. Oh God, I don't. We talk about Stoney a lot. His progress.
Something's gone bad there though, because Stoney has still got to make a stop. If you have a look at the graph, he hasn't cleared his stop.
He must have missed his stop.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's unfortunate. That will be in the back of his mind. Hopefully he's seen that. I no doubt they're duly warned on screen that these situations do occur, and Oh, that's very unfortunate for Craig. Really held his own the whole race.
Yeah.
Really been amongst that top 5 pack and made little to no mistakes. So
Yep.
no, I can't praise his driving enough actually over the last few months. So yeah, really well done there from Craig. So, but unfortunate, J-Man.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Yep. And just going to touch base on a couple of things I've seen here. Merchants in the Mail, Josco is holding off Bear Grylls, Ryan Gould, Branson, Kenny Simpson, Gunther Rowe, Nick Davison, Jacob Soper at the moment to be holding down P13 in his comeback driving the KDM and the 77 KDM Crossbow. So looking good too. I was just watching the car come through the series of right-handers there as it tightens up for the hairpin, and car looks actually solid. He looks comfortable. He's back in the groove. He's been out of the seat for a fair while, so good to see Jozzy back and out there pedaling hard. So
yeah, I don't think we've seen Jozzy in the GT4 yet, have we?
No, I think this could be the first one up for Jozzy. So good to see him running in 13th there, because yeah, and that car, he's sort of throwing it round too. If you actually look at the body language, he's certainly getting the thing sideways. So that's pretty cool. I'm still waiting for this.
Who's that?
What you got your eyes on there, David?
Oh no, it's okay. It's Soper pulling off to the side.
Yep. Okay, so has he got some boys coming through?
Yeah, he's just letting a few of the boys through. It's just some of those light blue cars. We've got a couple of Astrns and a couple of Mercs that are all light blue, and I just wasn't sure who that was there.
Yeah, so that's Jake McKellar rounding up some of the boys. So he's starting to come through and lap our boys as Jacob Soper gets another drive-through. So I suspect that is from track cuts. So it's a learning curve for Jacob.
No doubt.
Kenny's out there.
They just call half race there on us. So there's 30 minutes past, and although
John McDonald's starting to close that gap too.
Yeah, although it's settled in a little bit. You know, there's the battles that ensue in the mid-pack and the top end of the bottom end of the top pack there is still hot as, aren't they, J-Man?
Well, McIndoe Stoneley.
No mucking around.
The McIndoe Stoneley battle's a good one,
It is. It's good to see that the boys in the Chevys with plenty of confidence tonight too, eh?
Yeah, so obviously,
you know,
likes the high speed, high flowing sort of stuff. You know, not so much the point squirt.
Yeah, but I just wonder how much they gain by sharing. You know, maybe some tips on Tuesday night, because we saw pretty well every Chevy that's in the field on track on Tuesday night, and they must have been, sharing data and getting these cars up to speed, and it just shows. All of them look quick.
Yes, well, they do.
So good work from the boys. You know, like sporting the bow tie tonight.
Gotta love the bow tie.
Okay, so that's Stoneley in to serve his
drive-through.
His pit. Oh, well, it's not even a drive-through; it's a pit stop. He's got to do his pit stop. Remember, J-Man? He's just. Okay,
so that's Stoneley you're talking about? Yes.
Yeah. He's just rocking in now. Unfortunate for Stoneley again.
So that just bumped Smudgy and Steve O'Melling, who are actually in a battle. Steve O was holding off Smudgy.
Very
super quick.
Did you see that? That was like 3 seconds or something. That was so fast.
Yeah, that was lightning quick. So Steve O was holding off Mudgy there. Mudgy's obviously got that job done, so we'll just go have a look there. So yeah, Mudgy's got that spot back because Steve O got that in the pits.
So
Jake McKellar, the only guy on track left to make a stop, and as we speak of that, he just comes in, gets it really nice on the entry, and he put the time in this week. He has put the time in. He's coming. I do want to see. I'm going to stick with him and see what this
Oh, definitely.
stop looks like.
We need to see what the stop looks like. He's
He doesn't have to do anything special. He's so far ahead.
He's led it from the get-go. Here we go. Here we go. On the jacks. Bam.
Oh, and Joshy Vertigo gets a drive-through, so that is big news.
So that's 4 seconds all day.
Yeah. And Josh Vertigo gets a drive-through.
Josh, he gets a drive-through, no doubt, from
takes
corner
it straight away.
And here we go. We knew this would be an issue tonight.
Did you see his pit entry? He just about lost it.
No, a killer roll out there. So yeah, he's keen to get that out of the way as quick as possible.
So he's comfortably out front. That yields effectively a podium to Nick McAdoe.
For McAdoe, yeah.
Deserved.
Oh, absolutely. And we just watch Josh will drop way back here. He'll be back down. Oh, is he behind Aztec? Did he get out in front of Aztec?
Is he going to get out in front of Farmer? No.
No.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Where is he?
Oh,
there he
look
is.
how close that is.
Yep. Oh.
What the? He's got company.
Oh, look out. Farmer on a nice, warm, toasty set of tyres in the BMW.
Oh, he's going to line him up here, mate.
And he has got... And Farmer has the... like, I need some positions back, eyes on. So, look at that. Just quickly dispatches the VW and is on his way. I don't think Josh will probably give that up that easily. Just probably watch that space.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window, Farmer.
Because I think Josh will...
Oh, Farmer wide.
Oh, look, straight away. Look at that, Josh up beside him. Oh, ducks in both the grunt of the BMW.
Yeah, it was a wider line too.
It's a punch out of the corner zone.
Yeah, definitely.
Damien back up, all rash, all over beside the BMW. Damien Jones still behind Aztec. Steve Melling in some reasonable clear air, just sort of ranging up behind Mudgee. They've been in sort of formation for a few laps now, so pretty comfy. Aaron Enright with clean air.
Oh, no one with him.
Yeah, in the golden bloody Camaro there, and doing a top job in fourth position. McIndoe in third. No pressure from anyone.
No, you can see John up the road in front of Jacob. 23, just under 24 minutes. Oh, plenty of life left in this. What's the weather doing? Weather looks good.
It's a little bit overcast. The track temps are really nice at 23. I just see Wilton running very wide there, as did one of the Porsches. But yeah, it's the actual ambient temperature's a little bit.
So Joshy's got him
bit
back
low.
again.
So yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, we just, like I said,
might have to hang in here because there's a fair bit of action here.
I don't know whether Farmer's got anything more for that Porsche, really. Like, he cleaned him up straight away because he's on a nice
hot tyre,
warm set, so... But I think Josh has got the eyes on, he'll be dirty because he got the drive-through, so he...
BMW's just got so much punch down the chute.
Yeah. That V-dub though, around the corners, look at that there.
Hey, look, we got our mate back. I was wanting to go and grab him for a chat before, and he buggered off. Ashley. So
yes.
We'll grab him down here. And so we'll grab our mate down here. G'day, Ashley. You got us on comms? You there, mate?
Ash.
Copy, Ash. He's going to play bloody...
Yep.
There he is.
Took a little while to unmute the phone.
Yeah. So, hey, mate, well, I went to come and grab you for a little bit of a chat before, but you obviously shot off for a little bit. You might have had to go and cook Fiona tea, I'm not sure, but...
internet issues.
Okay. Hey, watching Farmer and Joshy go to war here, mate, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a shame they both got those drive-throughs because I saw Farmer run so wide off the track there he would have just about had to show his pass to get back in.
Yeah, he was out there
And
spud
he
picking.
he's dived straight into the pits and then didn't stop. And I thought, oh, that must have been number 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I don't know where Josh has obviously picked his up as well, but
Yeah.
it's an easy track to get cuts on this one because there's a couple of fast corners where it's easy for the car to push wide.
yeah.
Yeah, so you
And,
can get them on the inside or the outside, really, can't you here?
Yeah, it's mainly the outside. There's I don't know what turn it is, like turn 5 or something. It's a left-hander.
Or as he lines them up again down the back chute. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they got onto the back straight there, Ashley.
Yeah, see, I'm watching the stream, so I'm about 15, 20 seconds behind what you're seeing.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, well, there's there's plenty going on with these boys. So
yeah, that third bend on the back straight, there's a kink that's flat out. The second one's flat out.
Yep.
And the third one, you've got to knock it back to third or fourth, and that's an easy one to run wide there into that hairpin.
Sure, yeah.
No, hey, look, she's all pretty bloody intense out there, and hey, good to have you viewing live, actually, Ash. It's
yeah, mate. If you want to turn your Twitch down a little bit, do you want to hang around for a little bit?
Yeah, tell us what you're seeing, and
I can do that. Yeah, well, I'm seeing it on a delay from what you're seeing.
yeah, but you might, you might, yeah, definitely. So hey, just picking up now on. I just wanted to just see, like, Jake McKellar got a comfortable margin over John McDonald now. Also over Nick McIndoe, who rounds out your 3. Just looking back a shot, you can see Aaron Wright just entering the front, the back straight, which is the same straight that Slick's on. No real threat there.
No, not really.
Steve Melling, just down to pick up on this Castrol checks in the mail, Aston and Steve, because he's on the back of Mudgee again.
They've been flying in formation though, J-Man. Unless Mudgee makes a mistake, I don't think Steve's going to have a crack, you know. Like, I think he's just quite comfortable to sit back there and just follow him around and just see whether that mistake does happen. But it's good to have Ash here. Ash, what was your take on the start and the first half of the race, mate? What did you think? It was pretty tidy stuff, and
yeah, it all looked pretty clean there at the start. I was having internet issues at the time, so everybody was just a big blur.
Right.
So I couldn't actually tell who was who.
Okay, fair enough.
But I managed to find a different Wi-Fi, and now I have a lovely clear picture, and I can see the times.
Nice.
Not sure what happened between Aztec and Jarks there at one stage.
Oh yeah, that was
a bit odd.
That was an awkward couple of moments actually.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there was no malice in it. I think it was just purely the way the cameras picked it up at the time. But it very much looked like Aztec was probably running slower to readdress, and Jarkus turned up and unfortunately couldn't do anything about the car pushing in the middle of the corner and decided to return serve and rotate Aztec.
Yes, a bit messy.
I'm sure you're missing being out there tonight, Ash, obviously.
This has been the first round I've missed for about maybe 4 seasons.
4 seasons? Serious? Is it that long?
Crikey, man.
It's painful. It's painful watching and not being out there.
That's a long time. Like, that's 2 years or something. So
you've got an understanding wife, mate. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I do.
And how you coming to grips with you driving the Aston, isn't it? So.
To be honest with you, I've been driving Miss Daisy this season.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are your thoughts of it? So you're just in cruise control, are you?
Look, the Aston is a very nice, balanced, easy car to drive.
Yeah.
I'm just not entirely sure it's the fastest.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's you don't make a lot of mistakes in it, but it just seems to lack a bit of something. It's quite possibly my driving too, but
Yeah.
we all the Astons, Aztec hasn't really threatened the front of the field that much, and
No.
he's
No,
quicker
good
than
point.
me.
Yeah.
So if you see some of the qualifying results, the Astons tend to be in a bunch.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting all out of it that we can, but it's maybe
Yeah. And you got to
not
be
quite the quickest bit of gear out there.
Yeah, you got to be super aggressive with it to make anything happen. And I suppose is it Jeffro's the only guy that's really got it up the pointy end, and he is got an aggressive style. So interesting
Yeah,
you say
he's
that.
got some good results out of it.
He has. Yeah, I do just wonder whether it's just so comfy that you guys just start relaxing too much and don't push it so much.
Got the aircon turned up too
Got
high.
the aircon,
Yeah.
Nice.
I just picked up out on track there just a couple of things for our viewers just to let them know where things are. So just want to reference at the second, the obviously JB running in second to Jake McKellar's not going to hurt his championship at all. It's going to help Jakey out to no end if he can finish this off for the next 15 minutes. But I just wanted to pick up on the Gunther Bear battle for the Pro-Am. So Bear is currently a couple of markers up the road from Gunther. So given that he is got a couple of cars in between him, that'll help, because that was only a 1-point swing for Bear to try and catch back up and take the lead of that Pro-Am Championship with 2 rounds to go after this one. Also,
which we have been watching closely, James.
Yeah, and also there'll be a shift with Kenny Simpson and Nick Davidson, because that there, Kenny was trailing that margin by around 20 odd markers.
20 points or
yeah,
something?
About 20 points. He's a couple of spots up the road, so I mean anything making inroads at this point of the season's got to be good. So just to let the viewers know that there will be a bit of a shift at this if positions stay the same. That certainly things will move around, and even Joshy for that matter, with a solid result here. Where's Josh? He's currently sitting.
Josh has missed a few rounds,
he's
so I don't think he's anywhere in the championship.
He's 10th, so this may move him, escalate him up. He's only 5 points overall behind Troy.
Yeah, and obviously we've got Compton's out tonight as well.
Yep.
We don't have Crossy, and there's a couple of other sort of wing-ins there that, well, not so much wing-ins, but people that are there. So
the two protagonists are back together.
Looks like Josh and Farmer have swapped positions again, have they?
They have.
Was Josh in front before?
They have. I wonder when that happened. As Farmer runs out wide again, Josh backs out of it, thinks he doesn't want a part of that.
Thinks better.
Yeah.
But it's not going to stop there. By the looks of it, does it? These guys have got the elbows out and no mucking around. I'll just take this quick chance to thank our sponsors as we see these guys battle on. GoBro Racing, Hypercube Web Design and Online Marketing, Outdoor Effects, Spark Cleaning and Taupo, Macado Construction, Zero Vision Motorsport, and of course New Look Painting. Watch Josh here as he rides right up on the whipple strips, looking for every advantage, obviously without trying to get a corner cut, which is so easy here, as we've already seen. Again, there's that kink onto the back straight.
Sorry, who you with?
Still with Josh.
Got some poke in a straight line.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of extra punch just on the exit, but it has straight line speed, and we notice that particularly when we see the Porsche with it, like it really does punch hard. But the Porsche under brakes and entry, amazing. It can pull back as much as it's lost the corner before generally. So, and at Bathurst it was epic to watch.
It was
because
definitely.
of it, yeah. Across the top, amazing, so fast to watch.
Porsche is a bit of an evil handling little devil. It'll it's got two modes. It either understeers massively going into the corner, or oversteers massively.
Or wants to swap
Joshy and Farmer.
You're not quite sure which one you're going to get, unfortunately.
No, there you go.
Well, we might have
Yeah,
to
so
stick with this Josh and Farmer battle.
Josh again, just ranging up on the back of Farmer through that little tight back section there. The BMW again will pull away as they run down a turn 1 here, but the first few, this first complex of corners here at Misano is very tight, and you will see again the Porsche will bunch that, get right up behind the Wilton car.
Yep, and we'll just jump on board with Joshy here.
Oh, look at him managing that grip, and then the kink onto the back straight where
the BMW will show its horsepower here.
And you can see Josh trying to get everything out of the Porsche then onto the entry, but again the BMW just pulls that half a car length, maybe more.
The Farmer been really quite untidy through the second of this right-handers coming up here that leads you onto the back chute. Josh has capitalised a couple of times up
so
here.
Wilton's been off in this corner 2 or 3 times tonight.
Yep.
Very tricky exit here. Goes wide again. Still doesn't seem to have a grip on it, does he, J-Man?
Not really, but he's got enough horsepower to stay out of trouble down to this point. But
he does,
Josh will range up here under brakes, heading towards the final sector of these right-handers.
You just wonder if Josh is sharpening the axe there, you know, just waiting for the kill.
Just even there, Josh made the apex a lot nicer than Farmer did there.
Look at this. Looking for a
switchback.
He's got the undercut, switchback.
Beautiful piece of driving there from Josh. He'll be just sizing him up everywhere where he's strong and everywhere where Farmer's weak. And Josh gets that little bit of oversteer that Ashley just spoke of, Davo.
And then it pushes the Wilton car wide because of it. I wonder whether Farmer might have got a cut from that as well, and that will put you off your game.
So this is we have got Ashley in the booth with us tonight, and this is on board with Ashley's son Joshua, who is just busy at work on the back of the 74 BMW trying to get this done. This will go all the way to the end as we see Farmer running really wide. Josh will say thank you very much.
Oh, nearly contact.
Little bit of a maybe switch of paint there, light blue versus dark blue, but Joshy gets it done and has a huge moment.
Really slippery on the way out of the
wow. Jeepers, Ash. We know that's coming to you 15 seconds after the fact, but be ready for that, mate, because that'll entertain you.
Look, if nothing else,
looking forward to seeing that.
We know these guys aren't holding back.
And
just look at this stuff.
And this is for 9th and 10th, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there he is. Yeah, okay, easy done.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, there's a bit of a Janetta Cup going on back there too with Bear and Kenny.
Okay, we'll just have a look back there. Good call from our guest speaker tonight, Ashley, to pick back up as we still just get a big sideways moment through the left-hander.
Back straight, like he's in a sprint car.
Good call there from Ashley to pick up on that, because these are the 2 Janettas in the field.
And we know Kenny won't back down. He's like a dog with a bone.
Oh, he's in it.
He'll be pushing Bear.
And that Camaro in the background there that you can see is Ryan Gulbranson. He's actually he's in this for position as well. So this is fair game.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And we know how much punch the Chevy's going to have down the straight. If he can just get the thing straightened up and lined up, he could probably take both of these guys in one go if he can keep in touch with them.
100%. So that looking up the road, that Josh and Farmer are still line astern. I do believe that Nick McIndoe's made inroads to John McDonald as well. So I don't know whether we should have a look at that at some point. But if that gets under a second, I think we need to have a look. But it's currently about 1.3. Yeah, Kenny on maximum attack on the back end of Bear Grylls' machine there.
McDonald's way out in front of McIndoe.
Is he?
Yeah.
Am I getting a bit of false data there, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we might just have a quick look back in as we see Farmer rounding up Joshy again, so we'll just go back there. I see he'd already done it, so I was actually looking at that, and Josh was obviously ranging back up to try and take it back again. So
yeah, so we've got a few pairings there. We just touched on the Josh Rediger, Steve Wilton, but then you got the Damien Jones Aztec.
Yeah.
All right, that's a little
Yep.
battle going on. We've got the Stephen Melling Mudgee.
Yeah, those boys are at it. Steve-O's just having a look up the
Oh,
inside as we
Steve-O
speak.
just pops out the side there.
Yeah.
A quick look. It's like almost like you can hear us talking
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
like, I'll have a go if you're going to watch.
And then we've got a few boys sitting down the road. So we've got Enrod in one of the bow-tied Camaros, McAdoe in one of the Camaros. And then it's John McDonald that's actually chasing down McKellar. They're actually
Yeah.
getting close.
They are.
The McAdoe and Enrod car out in very clean air. But yeah, battles all the way back down into 10th.
And who is that? So that's Craig Stoneley jumping in on this battle.
It is Stoneley. I just noticed that myself.
The 6.5 minutes to go. He wants a part of this.
He's tagging on the back of Joshy there, and
wow.
And Joshy's 10th position. So you know that's a goal.
Oh, Farmer does
his regular
run wide. Jesus, Farmer.
He might be getting close to another drive-through.
Well, he could be. I'm not sure. Maybe that's his line. That's the line apparently.
That's his thing. That's how he does it. But yeah, that's that little battle with.
Look at
Josh,
these things getting
very
loose.
close again. Very close again from Josh and Wilton, but that has allowed Stoneley definitely to range on behind these guys. Oh, another couple of car lengths for Stoneley, and he's right up.
And man, he's catching them fast.
He is tucked up behind Josh's.
Well, his last lap was a 44.2. Those guys in battle mode were 46.5 plays a 45.5.
Well,
so
there you go.
they've been in battle mode, costing themselves time. He's been in clean air, and I'd expect his times to start plateauing towards theirs once he gets bumper to bumper. Unless he can make a move. Unless he can make a move stick.
Because you can't pass Josh without passing Farmer because there's no gap in between them. He's going to have to take them both of them at once. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, so 10th place could easily become 9th place could easily become 11th in a blink of an eye here.
In a blink of an eye there, as we see the pit window announcement has closed, these guys are nose to tail now into the first complex of corners. Oh, what an epic race, J-Man.
Oh, incredible.
This is ramped up. We thought it was good enough just with Joshy and Steve Wilton there battling away, but now we've got Stoneley involved.
We're going to jump on board in car with Craig Stoneley and watch him at work.
Watch the back of these guys as they just rage on. I will have a broke.
Oh, he's looking at the inside move on Josh. Not quite. Josh, he's well aware he's there. And I'm scanning my data as we're watching this team because I'm looking for any sort of movement up and down the field because we can see that there's a few battles there. Aztec and Darkus only separated by 0.3 of a second.
That battle's been raging for about 45 minutes, I think.
I think it has, yeah, and it's there's been plenty of feeling at times, as we said, so a bit of discussion post-race on that. Oh man, and these guys are attacking this lap too, just watching the body language of Stoneley's car and even Josh. Josh is in front. Like Josh isn't defending at all. He's maximum attack still on the Farmer, so we might just go one car up the road. We'll just have a look here as he looks at Farmer into turn 1, 2. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. Oh, and he gets it wrong. Let's just go to a helicam and get a replay on that.
Just gets a little bit of overcorrection by the looks of it. Gets the tail out.
Oh, it just wags the tail on its own.
Oh, tough work. Had so much pressure. He's right up the back of Wilton, and Stoneley was just applying the blowtorch.
Yep.
Oh.
So looking at Damien Jones and Aztec. So Jark's in front of Aztec. So that happened at some point. I don't know how long ago that happened, but it did happen.
You don't say.
Yeah, so Aztec's not...
I'm seeing that.
Oh, man, that was close.
So this has been an ongoing battle pretty well the whole race, and great work from both drivers. We've seen some funny, awkward sort of exchanges mid-race, but yeah, plenty of respect from these two guys, and it's been a bit of a ding-dong, you know, like I said, J-Man, the whole race is, we see Josh just run out of road there. That BMW looks well beat.
Oh, mate, that thing's got...
That's had more hits than Elvis.
Yeah, well, it's a good reference. Just seen that Beamer just a couple of times now, and I thought I saw farmers doing the same thing as they turn in. The things look like they want to break away.
Steve Wilton.
Oh, farmer with Ashley did mention that. Ashley did mention he must have been getting close.
Ash again, the keen eye.
Good call. So Farmer will be taking a trip down, it's not Victory Lane, it's the Walk of Shame.
We still have Ash on board in the comms here.
We have got Ash, yep.
We do, and it's a set of racing eyes here, like J-Man and I don't do a lot of racing, and it's good to have one of the drivers here in the booth tonight, and he could...
I reckon Josh should have a few too.
You reckon he might?
So it's good to have the keen eye of a racer in the booth here tonight, and he can see, you know, where these boys might be just, you know, pushing the limits where, you know, like we're quite not up to it. So, yeah, good again.
Yeah, that was typical Porsche of handling of that car that beat Josh there.
Oh, Stoney with the dive.
Yeah.
He mustn't know that that Farmer's got a drive-through because he's pretty willing, and I would kind of just let that go with 25 seconds to go.
Unless he's informed by Wilton over TS that he is going to be coming in.
Where is Jake? Because this could cost Farmer dearly.
Where is
Because
Jake?
if he tries to do this on the last lap, I'm not sure how the stewards will feel about that.
Oh, well, the pit's closed. Where are
It
we?
is the last.
Oh, it is the last lap. This is it.
Where is he? Where's Farmer?
But he only just got it, too. He only got it the lap before. I don't think he's had a chance.
It'll add time on.
He's on. He's in the pits. He's in the pits. Okay. He has taken it the lap before the end as he tags the wall on the way on the way in.
He's trying to get stuff happening here.
He is. Oh dear. And the...
So here we go. We watch Jake McKellar, I suppose.
Yes, we should give Jake
come
some...
around for his through the final lap.
Sadly, he hasn't got that much coverage because he's just been that dominant out in front.
And that's why we'll give him a bit. See, I see John did make some inroads into it.
That's right, Ash. Unfortunately, some of these boys, they do just step out so far in front and just really don't, you know, make the news, so to speak, because they keep everything so tidy and on point and walk away. John McDonald's done a similar thing just behind him there. Although
he's closed him down a bit, but that's a great drive by Jake.
That's a brilliant drive, mate. Like,
yeah,
it's one of those standout ones we've seen this season. We've seen it from Luke Compton, John McDonald. Now it's Jake McKellar's turn to do a flag to flag.
Now we did see the Chevys rise in an earlier round in the season.
John McDonald in P2, Nick McDonald, Nick McIndoe for
Nick McIndoe, third.
The third. That's a great drive from Nick.
It is.
Steve-O's still keeping the pressure on Mudgee. Aaron
Enright for fourth. And these two come around the final corner. Stephen well out wide. Out wide. Having a go. So well done for those boys for 5th and 6th.
Yeah, good fun there.
Jarks and Aztec bring home 7th and 8th. Stoney come back for a good comeback drive after that. Bit of a muck up in the pits earlier for a 9th.
And again,
Josh, to make the 10.
Top 10.
Yeah,
nice
well done.
Josh.
After a drive through.
A bit of an up and down sort of a drive there. So.
Yep.
Steve Farmer's got a stop go 30 seconds.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he still got it.
I wonder if he sped in the pit lane when he came to do that last drive.
I think he did. Yep. And Jossie in 12th. And I don't know what this is going to do for Farmer. I believe probably 30 seconds going to drop him to the back.
Yeah, well, I don't know how it all works. I mean, geez,
Does
so
anyone?
unfortunate. So unfortunate to
Kenny and
see
Bear still at it, right up to the very
Farmer,
end.
you know, with the pace he's had. So, anyway, yes, Bear Grylls, Kenny Simpson, these two, great work from both. Ryan Gilbranson holds out Gunther.
He did hold out Gunther.
Yeah, just at the end there.
And Nick Davidson.
And Nick Davison with Jacob Soper. Oh,
Oh, what happened there? Let's get it.
still trying to.
Oh, he's doing donuts or something's going on.
Has he finished the race? I think he has. Okay, well, clearly he has now.
Well, he has now. So, so yeah, definitely, definitely props, kudos to Jake McKellar there for a bloody awesome victory. And
Stellar drive.
And we'll just thank Ashley. Just thank you very much, Ash, for sitting in on this one and giving us a hand there, mate. You were very, very sharp on some of those calls, mate. So that was really cool. Really cool to have you on board, and certainly hope you enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, cheers, boys. I'm out next week too because we're going to the coast.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay.
Not nice to not have you on track, but nice to actually get away and post COVID and do something.
I'll jump on Twitch and I'll be on here again next week.
Nice, mate. Primo. We'll be bloody good to have you. So, no, like I said, appreciate it. We've got some interviews to get through, so we won't bore you with that, and we'll leave you to it and talk soon.
Thanks, Ash.
Cheers, fellas.
All right, so Davo, starting with
Nick McIndoe.
Nick McIndoe, and I'll grab him down here quickly because he'll always try and run off this bugger. Nick McIndoe.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Oh, I think he would. You got comms, Slick. You got us on comms.
Yeah, boys, I'm here.
Yeah, mate. Well done, man. That was an
doing?
awesome drive, mate. You
Oh,
I think we've got 3 of the 4 Camaros inside the bloody.
Yeah, nice work, mate.
Yeah,
Top
the
4,
Camaro
so-
Club. Well done
Yeah.
to Jake on his first win.
Oh, mate, yeah, but props to you there, mate. You brilliant pit stop again. It's you've made good on these pit stops at the back end of the season, bud.
Bit late though, eh?
Yeah, you know it's never too late, mate. You just got to carry that
never
carry
too
that
late.
stuff into next season, mate, and you'll be better for it. But
Yeah,
great
sure.
pit stop and good car pace, mate.
Yeah, I got lucky. Again, it seems to be the story of my season, really. People falling off in front of me, but hey,
Hey,
we'll take it when
You
we
got
can.
you got to be there, mate.
You
know.
got to be there, and you got to have pace to be there.
Yep.
You know, you got to be up right behind those guys that are falling off. So yeah, don't sell yourself short, mate.
Yep.
Top effort.
Brilliant
Yeah.
podium, mate. Enjoy it. It'll do your championship chase a world of good too, mate. So
well,
that'll move
yes.
you up the paddock a bit. So yeah,
Yeah.
props, Nick, and yeah, have a bloody good Friday now, mate. You'll be able to sort of just bit of a grin on the face after that.
Yeah, grab
cruise
grab
into
it.
the weekend.
Grab a beer out of the fridge. On
Yeah,
your
mate.
way out.
Grab a beer and enjoy it, mate. And we'll talk to you in a bit.
Sweet boys, cheers.
Cheers, Nick. Awesome, and we better grab
Humble as always.
what's his name? What's this guy's name? We've seen
Who
him
is
before, haven't
this?
we? I think we have.
It's the John.
I think it's that guy
the
John, the 4-time.
John
yeah,
guy.
is it John guy?
Yeah.
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 JB for a second position. Are you there, John boy?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
Oh shit, you do sound bad. You rang me earlier today, said you were under the weather. I said, yeah. We've seen what happens when you get crook. Last time you got crook, you had a standout victory, mate. So that's a solid drive to second position. You have to be
Yeah,
happy
so
with that.
we were actually expecting more from you then.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause-
Thanks. First of all, congratulations to Jake from pole position to checkers. Mate, amazing drive for him. He had some really good
yes.
pace, and
Yeah,
that was well deserved. He
did
put-
really
I-
well.
Yeah, I pushed hard at the end to try and keep him honest.
Yep.
And he just didn't fault. Well done, Jake. I know you'll be over the moon with that one.
Yeah, no, props. Well done.
Also, the Camaro guys too. They all actually did pretty good.
Oh yeah, the whole lot of you did fantastic, mate. But that's an awesome drive. Solid, great pit stop, John boy, and solid drive. Maybe not the best qualifying tonight, but I think you probably knew the car had good race pace and drove the car forward.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of got a cut on my good lap, and
Yeah.
that was all she wrote. So
Yep.
the banker was good enough to be there or thereabouts, and yeah, good race, tough track. That was hot. hard.
Well,
Hard work, man.
it sounds like you need a Mata Manuka honey beer, mate, to go with that chesty shit you got going on there, brother. So grab a beer out of the fridge on your way out and go and enjoy that well-earned second position. That is our current points leader in the GT4 Championship, John McDonald. Well done, mate.
Yeah, also, not sure where Luke was. Yeah, thanks. But and that's a disappointment that he's not here, and he's dropped out of that because he's been driving fantastic as well, and really, yeah, a loss there.
Yep,
Words that
absolutely
he didn't
it was.
show, so real shame. But anyway,
Yep. No,
it's racing.
yep, it is. It is. Commiserations to Luke, but yeah, congratulations, John Boy, on a well-earned second
well
position.
done, John.
All right, thanks,
All right, mate.
guys.
Cheers, mate.
All right, we'll grab this guy.
Okay,
This guy.
Is it this guy?
Yeah, this will be his first time down here.
Have we had this guy here before?
No. So
It's
welcome.
this guy.
Yeah, welcome to
Jake.
the booth, Jake McKellar, on a flag-to-flag victory. Just an absolute stunning drive, mate. You'd have to be happy, wouldn't you?
Well done, Jake.
Oh, absolutely. How was that, man? Jeez.
Man,
Hey?
no, you just drove the perfect race, mate. So just
Yep.
whatever you did there, you just turn up
Just
and do that every week, mate.
It's as simple as that, Jake.
for sure.
apparently.
Had a good start. You started to pull off a bit of a lead there, so it was handy
Yeah.
not having someone to battle with where the other
Yeah.
guys were. So that's where I sort of got off a bit. My pit stop was pretty quick, I thought. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
blinding
we did-
everywhere,
we-
mate.
We did watch your pit stop. It was quick.
Yep,
and-
and to lay a
Yeah, just- you
42.9
only got
down
the
in race
slightest
pace.
gap at the beginning. Yeah, fast stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
well
I
done,
don't know how I
mate.
did that, honest.
Yep, you would have seen it come up though, but yeah, no, just
yeah.
I think once you watch the replay back, mate, you'll see that unfortunately you don't get a lot of airtime because you're another postcode out the front there somewhere. So
yeah.
but I'm sure nevertheless you'll still bask in the victory. But mate, that's another winner here for the 2020 Season 1 GT4 Series at Asrnz. So that is your round 8 victor and race winner, pole sitter, flag to flag, Jake McKellar. Well done, mate. Enjoy it.
Yeah, will do. Thanks, guys. First podium too, but to be at one is
Yeah, mate. Straight
pinching
to
myself a bit here.
yeah, straight to the top, mate. Don't worry about second and third. Just go straight
Nah.
for the top step.
That's it.
That's the one, man.
Yeah, hey, looking forward to seeing what you can bring in these final 2 rounds, Jake. But really, really proud of you, mate. It's I've sort of watched your driving grow since you've got here, man, and you're really good, getting the stuff laid down. Really enjoying the GT4s too, by the look of it. So well done.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, top effort, mate.
Awesome, Jake.
Cheers.
All right, see you, matey.
See you guys.
See you, mate.
Well, there you go, Davo. That's
Ah.
what's that? That's round 8 of 10, mate.
Yeah, round 8.
There's only a couple more to go. But yeah, I'd like to just thank all the sponsors again, and I think I'll leave that to you. You do such a great job of that.
Of course. Yeah. Obviously, Superior Joint Selling for bringing the GT4 Challenge Series to ASRNZ, but obviously GoBro Racing, Hypercube Web Design and Online Marketing, Outdoor Effects, Spark Cleaning and Taupo, Mackendo Construction, Zero Vision Motorsport, and of course, New Look Painting,
Pardon me,
always
sorry.
supporting us.
Craft beer.
Thanks to all our viewers for, catching up with us on Twitch, either live or, like afterwards. Look, we say it every week. What an epic race, the best of the season.
Incredible.
And again, it's sort of delivered again tonight. Just as we think they're settling into the race, they just start busting some shit out, and it is awesome to watch. It's great to commentate, and
Yeah, 100%.
most enjoyable.
And
So
and thank you to your viewers, as you said. But hey, watch the space. We have now just recently launched a podcast off the back end of this as well. I guess interlinked with ASRNZ and the racing here that we broadcast. So be sure to try and catch up with Davo and the J-Man Match Fit in Pit Lane. Coming to you live on Sundays, most Sundays. I'm not saying,
most Sundays.
I'm not saying it's going to be every Sunday, but it'll be predominantly most Sundays, and where we get the chance, really, outside of this, to dissect it, the week's racing, all sorts of things really, topical stuff in the world around motorsport and whatever we see fit or match fit at the time, Davo.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, just to get a little bit more in depth and, obviously give you a little bit more information and a bit more of a rundown on what's going on at Asrnz here. So
100%.
yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, definitely next time we'll have some links up at the end of the stream here, so you can connect and sort of follow us on our socials and catch up with us with the podcast. So but yeah, for this week, J-Man, mate, round 9 next week. Oh God, I don't even have. Hang on, where is it? Do you know where it is?
It's
We do this every week.
It's not at Misano, I can tell you that.
And it's not at Bathurst because that was the week before. So we'll just
yeah, we're just it's at a racetrack somewhere not near you. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll come a bit better prepared next time. But yeah, hey, look,
every week,
had a ball, had a few beers too. So hence why we probably haven't got all the paperwork in front of us. No, I actually have, mate. I'll give it to you now. So we have got. No, we haven't. We don't have that on that page. Oh, apologies. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Pick up.
Who's got it first?
You
I'll tell you what it is.
Yep.
Zandvoort. One of my favourites. It's a standard compulsory pit stop race. This will be epic. Zandvoort, one of the most flowing, high-speed, crazy roller coaster tracks you'll ever race on. It's awesome.
Awesome stuff. Looking forward
Can't
to
wait.
it.
Yes. And catch us on Match Fit on Sunday night.
Sounds good.
Follow us. We'll see you next week.
Sounds
Thanks,
good,
people.
David.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, peeps. See you.